The Alberta Teachers Association canceled Paul Brandt as a keynote speaker over a social media post referencing his own song lyrics about independence. Now, for those of you who don't know, Paul Brandt is the founder of Not in My City, an organization focused on ending human trafficking and sexual exploitation. He's also a longtime Alberta musician with mainstream appeal. But according to the ATA, he's too controversial. Now, compare that to 2019. At a Calgary Teachers Convention, Andrew Evans was booked as a speaker. Evans was convicted of second-degree murder for killing Nicole Parisian in Vancouver in 2007. Now, according to court findings, he beat and strangled her and hid her body in the bushes. His conviction was upheld on appeal. He served just 7 years before being released and then later working in addiction recovery. But that wasn't all.
Don't settle for being on the rate of last resort if you don't have to be. Check your most recent electricity bill. If it says the words rate of last resort on it, then there are likely better options available for you. In fact, you could save hundreds of dollars per year by switching plans. Check your bill, then go to ucahelps.ca to explore your options. You will likely find a better rate and could have hundreds more in your pocket by the end of the year. A message from the Government of Alberta.
He then decided to monetize his crime when he was invited to deliver what was described as a message of hope to the teachers. An educator quoted at the time said they were thinking about the victim's family, and CBC granted that educator anonymity out of concern that the teacher's employment could be affected by them speaking publicly against the ATA. Now, look at the ATA's positions on school materials. When the province moved to establish age-appropriate standards for sexually explicit content in school libraries, the ATA criticized the approach and suggested that two SLGBTQIA+ materials were being singled out. Now, that wasn't the case. I've seen the books. They were just graphic, weird, and gross and had no business being in a school library. The association has also promoted classroom inclusivity resources that include materials like the Gender Unicorn, which explains gender identity, gender expression, and biological sex and attraction on spectrums. That content has appeared in teacher guides, and it aimed, according to them, at fostering LGBTQ-friendly classrooms. It also said that teachers could rely on drag as a resource. So the same organization that has defended the inclusion of explicit materials in elementary school libraries and the Gender Unicorn, and previously booked a convicted murderer as a keynote speaker, determined that Paul Brandt, who works hard to save the lives of children from sex trafficking, crossed a line in their books. Paul Brandt's offense, lyrics from a 20-year-old song about independence. That's their decision. Okay, weirdos. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. To sign our petition against sex activists using explicit materials in the classroom, please go to stopclassroomgrooming.com.